This is the case back hack. If you got a really stubborn case back and you cannot get it off and you're scratching that case back and having no success, let me give you a perfect remedy on how to get that stubborn case back off. We're in a mall location and we've been doing this for about 6 months now, having a great business. Most of what we do, I don't know if you can kind of see through there, are Rolex and higher end watches, but being in a mall location 4 or 5 times a day, generally somebody wants us to remove a case back to put the battery in. We found that that some of these are, especially on an older one, these case backs can be incredibly stubborn and hard to get off. And what you don't want to do is scratch that case back and give it to your customer scratched. And I think this is the easiest way to do it. The very first thing you want to do is kind of see if you can find, as you circle around here, is you're looking for just a little bit of a lip. I can see it's right there. It just barely protrudes out, hard to see. But you can kind of see that I can actually push the screwdriver into it. Now on some of these, this doesn't exist at all. And this will work. I do not need to use that lip. That's the preferred way. But if it's really stubborn, with or without this is how you would do it. Is you'd want to get the watch or something that's a little bit firm underneath it. Take a mini screwdriver, maybe just a millimeter or two, and I want to put it in that gap, but just a little baby tap. You can kind of see that I've got a little bit of a crease now. Then I'm going to come in with a little bit bigger screwdriver and just pop up underneath and ta-da. Be careful of some of these that have a rubber seal on it or a gasket. But that's it. So take that micro screwdriver again. That was the first step. Put it in that little crease. Anywhere, even if you can't find a lip, put it in that little teeny crease. A little baby tap. You'll find it kind of opens up a little bit bigger screwdriver for the next one. Pop it out, and that should handle just about any case back, no matter how stubborn. Now, if we want to keep going, you probably already know this, and the case back was probably a problem, but normally you have to remove a little bit of plastic sleeve here to get the battery out, and I can just pop this out, put in the new battery, put the sleeve back on, make sure it clicks down, and then this is where it gets a little tricky putting it back on. You'll see there's a little teeny groove right there. That has to match up with the crown and stem perfectly, otherwise it will not go back on. So I'm going to line that up and then snap it back on. Lots of times we will actually, you just heard it snap into position. Lots of times we will actually use a press if they're really stubborn. Be careful if you apply too much pressure. You don't want to, the crystal will eventually, it'll break. On the bezel pressure, you're actually putting pressure on the bezel and the case back so it protects the crystal. So, but that's it. That's the case back hack, how to remove that stubborn case back, even if it's been in a drawer for 30 years. We could pop that baby off easy with a micro screwdriver and a little teeny hammer. Thank you for looking at this video. As always, we're anxious to get your business at Regal Watch Exchange, 801-376-TIME or regalwatchexchange.com. Thank you.